several pick and rolls, which you would expect Miami to put Dwight Howard in a lot of those, and still effective. The question is, can he be effective over the course of the entire season?
Here's Ariza for three.
That'll put a lot of pressure on opposing defenses because of the versatility of those two features.
This is Jones coming up short. Howard is right there. With LeBron gone, going back to his Toronto days in terms of what his stats will be?
I don't know that he'll go to that 24, 25, and 10 plateau, but I think he's probably going to lead them as...
Here is Harden. Beverly with the runner. It's a 2-on-1. Wade has Dang with the ball fake, and it's an offensive foul on Wade for three.
And how about the first field goal attempt here for James Harden, and an offensive foul once he got in the camp and started working within the system with their main guys.
Eric Spoelstra telling us off the double, Howard able to put it down.
Done a really solid job at stabilizing that small forward position.
You know, Ariza obviously is not Chandler Parsons, but he's disruptive as Harden knocks down a three-pointer. He's disruptive, he's active, he has length, and he takes the challenge defensively, and he fits in well with these guys on the offensive end.
You know, and it's picked off. Terry able to hit from downtown, and the Rockets have hit 5 of 7 from beyond that three-point line. Fouled by Black.
Houston out in the open court obviously runs to the three-point line, and Jason Terry
and he's been really impressive because of the basketball IQ. Kevin McHale talked about it at length before the game. Just really impressed with his decision-making out on the floor.
And right here, a good decision as he sets it up, but Smith not able to hit. The follow by Marciunas.
And that's an example of it right there. Just, you know, a lot of times with young players, when they get in a situation like that, they rush. The game speeds up. He's able to slow it down and delivers a pass that you're able to.
Nice entry pass. Bosch with a series of fakes. And Terry bothered by Napier. Good ball movement. Papanikolaou for three. Picked off by Chalmers. Beverly back. Nice pass, and Birch called for the offensive foul. To Joe to break down rulings on some of the more complex plays. Howard gets inside.
Unable to convert on that triple, but it's always fascinated me that people expect guys like Dwight Howard, Shaq, you know, these guys to be a free throw shooter the way most perimeter players do. Not to mention that it's almost the equivalent of shooting a grapefruit for them. Their hands are so huge. Well, Rick Barry is the only guy doing it.
There were a couple of others doing it.
Well, there weren't many guys.
George Johnson, who was a teammate.
So the only time is at the free throw line, and certainly he struggled with that his whole career.
There's Jones got the step. Coming up on 3 minutes left in this first half. Marciunas for three.
Miami is going to have to work hard to incorporate him into the mix, and certainly thus far the guys who've been here for the longest and have that chemistry, as Howard finishes at the rim, are accustomed to playing together, and they got to slowly bring him along and incorporate him into the mix.
And that's just a nice play here by Ariza, and then Dwight Howard doing what he does best, keeping his head under the rim there.
8-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ariza open for a moment, now open again for three. And Howard uncontested. Dwight Howard with 15, James Harden with 15, Dwayne Wade with 17. Coming up, Sprint halftime report. We go back to Atlanta for Matt, Steve.
Playing with a little bit more desperation, harder cuts, getting the ball from side to side, and certainly have looked sharper as Howard finishes down low.
All-star and a member of 3 championship Celtic teams. 10-2 run by Miami, at least for the first half, but he's going a little further.
He's trying to just get that continuity there. Great job defensively
Wade let it go because it was deflected to the backcourt. Now Beverly off the recovery, goes high off glass, rebounded by Jones. It counts in the foul.
Yeah, that was a huge mistake there. It looks like Dwayne Wade caught one in the face, but Dwayne Wade's got to go get that basketball.
Offensive end, but as you see here, he fumbles the ball and casually goes after the ball in the backcourt, whereas Terrence Jones makes a great effort. And then to compound the play, he complains to the official about a missed call. And certainly Dwayne Wade, as a leader, as a captain, as a winner, not doing the right thing by at least. We do forget how much basketball Wade has played, and certainly what this franchise has done as Beverly gets the rebound and layup. I love Anderson, though, a high-energy big who he can change the whole complexion of the game with his activity.
That first possession of the second half, all 5 guys touched it, started to settle in and help each other get a shot, and from there, the momentum changed a little bit.
So they're going to be a force in that East, although not the favorite as they've been the last several years.
Guys, what are your thoughts on LeBron the other day? Nice move by Ish Smith. Miami has a 6-point lead early on. They trail by 13. Good start to the second half. Ranger unable to hit the 3. And back comes Ish Smith. Here's Daniels again.
This has been a good test for him here to come back in after sitting for a while. Certainly, when you have injuries to your knees and you're not warm, to kind of come in the game and
for the Heat.
Daniels. Papa Nicolau, beautiful fake. That's his move.
How about Nicolau here?
Papa Nicolau, please.
Oh, you want me to go with the last? Okay, Papa Nicolau.
No, that's his full name.
we talk so much about LeBron James at the point forward facilitator, but Wade has that ability too. Certainly health is the issue, and as he makes a nice pass.
Miami does have a foul to give. Here's Smith. Nice setup.
We talked about execution here, and Ish Smith finding Black for an easy basket.